This is one of the most beautiful and famous places to ride in all of North America. Unfortunately, when we arrived on top of the mountain on Skyline Drive, we quickly discovered that fog had taken over and there was no chance we were going to see anything. We've now been told that better weather is forecast later on, so right now we're going to Plan B and head down into the valley where we can at least see what's in front of us. We'll return to the Skyline later.
Done a fair bit of riding down in Virginia area, eastern states as well, Vermont, New Hampshire. There's good mountain ranges there. Probably our favorite road is Skyline Drive in Virginia. It's about a 100-mile stretch of road, 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, which of course we adhere to. And there's nice border along each side of the road. There's no potholes in this road, just a perfect road with probably hundreds of bends and twists and hills, and fantastic road. Just bush, forest, heavy forest. Watch out for deer. Actually it's a park. It's a 100-mile road full of deer and wildlife. So it's fantastic. There's no access roads off of this highway. No gas stations. Just get on there and drive.
Carved by the Shenandoah and James rivers, the Shenandoah Valley is nestled between the Blue Ridge Mountains on the east and the Allegheny Mountains on the west. Shawnee Indians once lived in villages along the riverbanks. In the 1720s, the region was settled by European immigrants. In 1750, Daniel Boone opened the door to westward expansion beyond the Appalachians when he crossed the valley on his way to find the Cumberland Gap. By 1800, the lowlands had been settled by farmers, but the mountains were, for the most part, still unpopulated. Later, as valley farmland became scarce, settlement spread into the mountains.
We look for the black roads on the map that'll be going over top of mountains, anything that's hilly, twisty, and lots of curves in a road. That's what we look for. Currently I'm not in a Goldwing club or anything. It would be fun to do. I just haven't had the time to experience that. Do some riding with my wife, mainly local things with Terry, but get out with a buddy of mine at least once a year.
It may not look like it from the weather we had, but we really did have a great day of riding. Since the forecasters are calling for better weather tomorrow, our tour guide has agreed to spend another day with us and head back up to Skyline Drive. The sun is shining and we're anxious to do a bit of exploration on the Skyline Drive. This famous scenic route runs almost 170 kilometers through Shenandoah National Park, from Front Royal to Rockfish Gap. In 1926, the U.S. Congress authorized the establishment of Shenandoah National Park, and 280 square miles of land was donated to the federal government. By that time, more than half the population had already left the mountain area for farmland elsewhere. Years of natural growth have done wonders in the area. Now, more than 95% of the park is covered by forests with about 100 species of trees. In fact, the regeneration has been so complete that in 1976, Congress designated 2/5 of the park as wilderness. As all seasoned riders know, the weather is not always great, so we were happy that Kim Austin was able to quickly put together a Plan B, so we were able to enjoy both the Skyline Drive and the lowland area. We're also heading farther south now, so we'll say goodbye to our tour guide here. Thanks, Kim. The Blue Ridge Parkway picks up at the bottom of Skyline Drive and continues south to the Great Smoky Mountains. In upcoming episodes of Free Ride, we'll hope for good weather so we can explore this amazing area.